What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about the Bitboy situation and what you can actually learn as a business owner. You see, you've probably heard the quote, a smart man learns from his mistakes and a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And this is the case. Hopefully if you're watching this, you want to make a bit of money in crypto, and that's great. But what's the good for it if you spend years of dedication and time and effort and you lose it? Okay, what's good? So you have to look at other people. Bitboy is one of the most famous people in the whole entire crypto space. He makes millions of dollars. He had a $15 million contract and he lost it all. Every penny. Taken not by his mistakes, but again, well, actually probably his mistakes, the mistakes of others, okay? So there's been many things. There's been things in his personal life, things in his business life. But me as a businessman, you know, I always say, your business is a reflection of you. Okay, and people don't have business problems, they have personal problems that relay into their business. For example, if you're an unorganized person, your business is going to be unorganized. If you overspend, your business is going to overspend. If you overtrust, you're going to overtrust people in your business, okay? And throughout my life, I've had a similar situation. Some of my family, they were in issues where they were fucking doing all types of crazy stuff, and they always said to me, Tyro, you know, just don't do what I do. Take what I do as lessons and learn from them. And I have. Not in all instances, I've made more mistakes than anybody, okay? But this is something that you can take for yourself so you don't end up in this situation, okay? The first mistake I would say, and that Bitboy says himself is one of the biggest mistakes he's made, is over-trusting people in his company. So when you start a company, there are things called shares. You have shares of your company, and everything needs to go through there. For example, me and my business partner were 50-50. Okay, but if I was 51% and he was 49, then I would have the control of the business. Okay, you see the difference? It only takes one share. Now, a lot of startups, when you start your business, they see these shares and they see that people, they can raise money for it, and people will give them millions of dollars for these shares, and what do? The earliest times in their business, they sell too much. Okay, so if that's you and you're somebody that's like, I want to start a business in crypto, I want to create content. Maybe you want to start a service, but when you start it, you need a bit of capital. So you sell too many shares. Or maybe when you start it, you know, you've still got that broke mentality, which a lot of people do have. If you've read Psychology and Money, you know this, right? These are programs that we have. I spoke about this last week actually. Okay, we just, it doesn't matter about the money. Okay, if we still have broke programming and we're like, bro, I'll trust you with this, you're a nice guy, I'll trust you with that, you know, you're a good guy, I'll bring you in and let's all work together on this thing. No, it's not like that, right? Because as Marcus Aurelius would say, okay, people only care about themselves. Okay, that's the only reason why they're in this. So if you ain't incentivizing people or motivating people, they're going to leave you, right? And that's the sad matter of it. Okay, Bitboy's experiences firsthand. Okay, a mutiny, a coup from his own blood relatives, right? Oh, mate, if he was from the hood, he'd know this, man. Blood does not mean nothing, right? It does not mean nothing. Okay, so that's lesson number one, okay? Shares, managing your business, keeping everything by the book. Okay, don't sell too many. I think the CEO of Sequoia once said that careful with the earliest shares you sell, because those will be the cheapest. Doesn't matter how much you raise. That's very interesting. He said raise as little as possible. Again, very interesting. When you look at the biggest companies in crypto last cycle that all blew up, they all raised the most money. So they raised the most money, yet it still didn't last a year. Okay, again, interesting things. Okay, second thing is knowing your self-worth, right? And when you create a brand, ownership, we see a lot of rappers talk about ownership. Okay, own your creation. Pop Smoke, before he died, what did he say? Right, he said create things for yourself and own it all, because he wasn't thinking about the masses, he was thinking about his people. Okay, so anything you want to get in life, make sure that you own everything. Right, we all say not your keys, not your crypto. Well, that's it, right? If you don't have the keys to the castle, it ain't yours. right? Because you can't knock on the gates of your own business. That's not how it's supposed to be. You should own your shit, right? Because in Bitboy's case, he built that company from the ground up. It's his name. It's his name. He can't even call himself that anymore. Now he has to call himself Ben. Okay, so you have to own everything. A lot of people, right, at the highest level, they have the perpetuity, right, and all the rights to their name, right? Ronaldo and these guys will have Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't put that on a t-shirt, right? Because that's him, that's his brand. Even though it's a public name, right, they get as much as they possibly can because their management know this, right? Celebrities know this. But as business owners, we don't often quite think of our brand and what we're doing for our brand, okay? And as it grows in the crypto space, it can grow in days. And I've been there before, right? When you're a CEO, that's not what you're thinking about. You're not thinking about the foundations. As a visionary, you're thinking about moving forward. As a creator, you're thinking about creating. You're not thinking about what's happening behind you, right? So let's say you close that $1 million deal. You're not thinking about the infrastructure, you're thinking about the next $1 million deal, right? Especially when you're in and that comes from actually being broke. It comes from that survival instinct. Once you get that meal and you secure that, what you're doing, you're not thinking about your belly being full, you're thinking about the next meal, okay? And they're the two mistakes. There's many more, of course. There's many more. Okay, even in terms of the finances, that's one thing. That's why I'm in Dubai right now. You guys can see. That's the reason why I'm here. Because I've seen that mistake and I was like, that ain't happening to me. I'm coming, I'm sorting out all my banking right now. I'm renewing all my licenses, getting all my banking in check, getting everything checked, all the licenses checked, everything by the book. Straight away, right? So they're the two mistakes. Let me know, guys, if you appreciate this types of video, if you appreciate my comments on the matter. I don't like commenting on other people's business. I like to keep it themselves. But like we said, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Okay, and I hope you guys have learned a few things if you want to get rich in crypto. So make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I'll show you how to make money and invest the profits into crypto. So take care, everybody. Peace.